Hello, this two-part video will provide first a quick overview of a strategic plan to guide Mid-Iowa Council for the next 5 years, and second, focus on one of the plan's specific goals, excellent field service. The overarching purpose of the strategic plan is to deliver a quality Scout experience to all our members, focused on the aims of Scouting. Those have always been developing character, training in citizenship, promoting personal fitness, and teaching leadership. The plan is centered on serving the Council's customers, our Scouts and Scout families, leaders, and community partners. Several resources have been utilized, such as the Journey to Excellence, Voice of the Scout, key performance indicators, as well as best practices of other councils. This certainly isn't the first time strategic planning has been used to improve Scouting programs. Over the years, 7 councils once existed that now make up Mid-Iowa Council. The last merger took place in 1970, 46 years ago. Much has changed since 1970 in nearly every area of life. Since then, Iowa and Scouting have seen dramatic changes. People have relocated in large numbers to the metro centers, and the internet has made information on any topic available with a simple click. The scope of Scouting's programs and challenges have also expanded dramatically. Due to shifts in funding, primarily the reduction in United Way support, fundraising has been and continues to be a growing challenge. To address these changes, a key group of volunteers were charged with developing a strategic plan for our future. Chaired by Tom Harbison and Kendra Dickerson, this group began meeting in July of 2015. Eventually, 5 areas of focus were identified, and to study each of these, an additional team of planners went to work, and from those 5 areas, 13 major goals were created. Focus Area 1 is members, and just one of the goals in this area is life-changing experiences, certainly what we all hope Scouting does for every member. A few of that goal's action steps include providing more council-coordinated events like the Railroad Camporee, publishing a 3-year program calendar to support unit planning, and adding a full-time council program director. Another goal in the members area is facilities and equipment Scouts want and need. Listed here are just a few of the many additions and improvements being planned for our camps. The second focus area is partners. Here is a significant emphasis on providing better support to unit leaders, especially those new to Scouting. Focus Area 3 is financial. Every pack, troop, and crew needs sustainable funding, as does the Council. 2 goals are included. 1, to ensure good value Scout activities based on sound funding for the Council. And the second, for strengthening and improving funding for units. To accomplish these goals, an additional full-time development staff position has been planned. The fourth focus area is process, and the featured goal in this area emphasizes communication. Today's families receive and send information digitally across a variety of media. To meet their needs, Mid-Iowa Council must improve how it communicates. The fifth focus area is people. Quite simply, this is the plan's most sensitive topic because it deals with people, with us. And part 2 of this video addresses excellent field service. Field service addresses our staff. Do we have enough or too many? Do we have the right positions? Are our districts and other job responsibilities appropriate? So with the many changes in our council area we have already acknowledged, is change needed in our council's staff structure? The answer is clearly yes. As possible changes in the staff structure were being considered, several options were explored. everything from having no change to eliminating all districts and organizing the staff by function, not geography. Consideration was also made to what this change may mean to all of us. For many of us, change is a challenging process. But after months of study, the strategic planning team decided the way forward is to redistrict, specifically to adjust how the districts are organized to more accurately reflect what has happened in Iowa since 1970. Helping guide this planning process were three key measures. One, the TAY, or total available youth. That is the number of Scout-age youth in any particular area. Two, the number of units making up a district. Ideally, a district executive should serve between 50 and 100 units. And three, what is the district's capacity for fundraising, and can that capacity be improved? As we have already observed, there has been sweeping change in TAY as youth and their families have relocated to the cities. Some of our current districts are far below the 50-unit level. Changing district boundaries also will help consolidate the areas where fundraising can be increased. These areas must increase fundraising to ensure scouting is delivered to the other areas where fundraising is increasingly difficult. So, what's the proposed plan for redistricting? The plan changes our current structure from 6 districts to 3. To aid discussion, these areas have been labeled simply A, B, and C, or Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. And they look like this. Here's the proposed structure. It's not an ideal plan, but it's believed to be the best plan to support our scouts today and in the future. Just looking at the number of units in each new district, you can see how many people have moved to the metro. To support these units, plus their scouts and leaders, the staff youth-serving executives would be assigned like this. For the very first time, the council would employ part-time district staff to facilitate the growing amount of administrative duties, releasing the full-time staff to devote more energy to unit support. Certainly not a cookie-cutter plan. Each district will have different challenges and advantages. All will require several months of transition to become fully functioning organizations to serve units. Redistricting does have several advantages. The most significant is the reallocation of district staff to new positions, enhancing program delivery and fundraising. In this plan, the excellent support team at the Maytag Scout Center would not change. Another advantage is improved service through the new districts. Our district committees and commissioner teams are hard-pressed, and consolidation will mean more hands available for service. The third advantage is the most important: greater direct service to units and unit leaders. All these things will improve the scout experience throughout Mid-Iowa Council. It's important to remember, excellent field service is just one of the goals of a broader strategic plan. It leans on the other goals, and those goals lean on it. And as of now, all this is just a proposal, and your suggestions for improvements are welcome and needed. To make your voice heard, simply call or email Mid-Iowa Council by September 15. With your input, the plan will be finalized and presented to the Council Board for approval later this fall. We've held several informational meetings seeking input, and numerous tweaks to the plan have already been made. Your additional comments are welcome. And thanks for being a part of the solution.